So last June, in the final 2 weeks of school, Lieutenant Colonel Dan Matthews, U.S. Air Force retired, created the Reflections of 9/11 High School Student Essay Competition and offered this opportunity to 42 public and private high schools in Snohomish County. Dan, please join us to announce the winning submissions.
Well, good evening, all of those I can't see out there. Regarding the Reflections on 9/11 competition participants, as Joe said, 42 public high schools, a lot of private schools, homeschoolers, you name it, representing over 130,000 high schoolers in Snohomish County were invited to participate this. For the ones here tonight, you are the finalists. You're to be commended, all of you, for your efforts at entering this competition and conveying your thoughts on the 9/11 tragedy. We anticipated some exciting entries and effort in this contest. We were not disappointed. The judges were very impressed. Each of you should be proud of your entry and your work. I hope you learned something about this historic day, which of course happened before you were born. To announce the winners of the Cash Scholarship Awards, I guess I'm going to have you stand, but you're all in the dark there, aren't you? Could the students please stand? There we go. Now these are the finalists. All of the students couldn't be with us tonight, but these are the finalists. We made sure they were here by hook or by crook. And so I'd like to announce first of all, the honorable mention category. Maria Amerkakovna, The World's Greatest Tragedy, an essay. She's an 11th grader. Ry Olson, a 9/11 reflection essay, a 9th grader. Matthew Pavlikovic, 12th grader, an essay reflection on heroes. And now for our third place award winner, receiving a scholarship of $500, Galilea Valverde of Arlington with her poem Just Before 9. And then for our first and second place, it's kind of unique, being the first year, the judges ended up, after concerted effort and deliberation, and we have a tie for first place with the two participants. So Azaret Bakitov and Samuel Pavlikovic. How come you guys can't have easy names? Okay. Could you come up here, please? You can sit down. Samuel Pavlikovic, a 10th grader from Monroe, presented a reflection on 9/11, an origami paper sculpture. It's going to be up here at the stage after the event. I encourage you to come up here. I'll ask Samuel if he'll stand by it to explain it to you. Folks, this isn't just a couple of pieces of paper strung together. This is a statement, and the judges were thoroughly impressed by this. Thank you, Samuel. And if you want to just put it down there, and then you can come up afterwards and people can grill you on it. Thank you, Samuel. And by the way, the award for each of these young men, $1,250 each. Thank you. You can go back to your seat. Now, Azaret. As I said, the kids all found out about this in different ways, and I scoured the countryside, and on virtually the last day that was available before the papers or essays or efforts were due, I made one last effort to 3 large churches, to their youth groups. I caught a young high schooler out in the lobby squirreling around with his friends, and I said, "Are you interested in an essay?" "No." "Are you interested in money?" "Yes." And so Azaret, I'm going to ask you to read your presentation to the people, if you would, with a big loud voice.
Into the fire. 8:30 a.m. I was at the firehouse, sipping my coffee, ready to leave my shift when suddenly the alarm at our station went off. We thought it was a minor accident. A plane had hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center. We did not know what we were about to get into. As we put on our gear and quickly jumped on the fire truck, we weaved through the traffic of Lower Manhattan. As we got closer, the voices grew louder, and the gaping hole in the building became more and more real. I'll never forget it. Fire burning brighter than the sun, people shouting louder than our sirens, and black smoke rising from the building. When we finally got there, we looked up. 9:06 a.m. The second plane made contact with the South Tower. For a brief moment, all of us stopped. The ground shook. At that moment, our worst expectations became a reality. This was planned. Fear was something we didn't have time to think about. We rushed into the North Tower, glass shattered, people screaming, the stairways packed. Some were in panic, some prayed, and some went blank, their faces not showing a drop of emotion. "Keep moving, you'll be safe," we shouted as we climbed up what was left of the building. The hoses were heavy, and my legs burned. We trained for fires, but we were never ready for this. Adrenaline rushed through my body, and sweat ran down my face. As we fought off the fire, we heard a slow rallying right next to us. 9:59 a.m. The South Tower collapsed. The air around us instantly turned black, with dust so heavy you could feel it on your skin. We kept moving. We pushed through. The darkness didn't stop us from helping more people. 10:25 a.m. We felt the building slowly lose its stability. We rushed down, looking around to make sure that no one we knew was left behind. We got out of the building, and shortly after, it collapsed. We were there for hours, sifting through the pieces of concrete and steel that were once a building. After we were done, we saw the cloud of dust engulfing the city finally settling down, a scene that brought my eyes back to the tower. I looked one last time, and then I left. That night, we went back to the fire station. Not even half of our crew made it. All of them were last seen on the upper floors. Heroes, every single one of them. 9/11 taught me that life is a fragile thing, but what I learned more was that we find strength in each other. We didn't run into the fire thinking we were unafraid. We did it because we would not let the chance for fear to win. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. You can go back to your seat. I just have to tell you, the one big caution that we had to the students was 500 words or less. Next year it's going to be 1,000 because these kids had something to say for sure. We are going to do it again next year, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot more entries. I'm just going to make a personal note about Azaret that he told me. He has been in this country 2 years. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you to the first, second, third place essay winners. They will be posted on thehartleymansion.com by Monday.